morning, everyone.
What do you know? It's morning already.
Come on, wake up.
Let's go.
Come on, get out of bed.
Glenn, Angel, and Tim.
We ready?
The Big Show on Kiss 92.
Good morning and welcome to the biggest and best breakfast show in Singapore. We are the Big Show, and this is the Big Show and the Big Show TV. We are live on Facebook as well as YouTube right now, and we're so happy to have with us Jayde Westaby, who plays Mrs Potts in Beauty and the Beast.
Yay! Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me. Good morning.
Good morning and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too. Here we are.
What was Christmas in Singapore like for you?
It was fantastic. We treated ourselves to a beautiful buffet with lots of seafood, and we had a little Christmas tree and opening presents, and we performed a beautiful show for a beautiful audience here in Singapore.
And it's not, well, I mean, we wish it could last forever. Unfortunately, all good things have a limited run, right?
This
but
is true.
Still time for Singaporean audiences to catch Disney's Beauty and the Beast over at the Sands Theatre.
There sure is, yes.
So Mrs. Potts, one of the most iconic characters in Beauty and the Beast. I mean, the story itself is so iconic. I mean, how does it feel to be a part of such a classic Disney story?
It's amazing. It feels such an honour and a privilege to take on Mrs. Potts in Beauty and the Beast, and especially in this new kind of reinvented, reimagined, bigger than ever version that we've ever delivered before. No one really delivers a musical like Disney.
Yes.
It has that essence, it has that magic, it has everything. It has the music, the sets, the costume, the design, the wigs, everything. No stone is left unturned and no detail has been missed.
And to that point, though, I mean, a lot of people, when they hear Disney Beauty and the Beast, many people think of the original animation that came out, where it was Angela Lansbury that played your character.
Hello,
right?
hello.
Legend.
Yes.
A few years ago, there was also the live animation.
Gorgeous.
Mrs. Potts was played by Emma Thompson.
True.
All right.
Gorgeous.
And then there's also this musical that you're a part of. How does the musical differ, say, from the experience from, say, watching the animated movie or even the live show as well?
I mean, there's nothing quite like live musical theatre. You are hearing live singing, live musical instruments being played so beautifully. So we have a rapport with our audience, and we feed off them. We feed off each other. We have beautiful actors in the show. So no show is exactly the same. We strive for consistency, but live experience. It's obviously, I'm a life-size teapot, so that's slightly different. I have a spout and a handle, and I have a little chip that I'm pushing around every night. Yeah, it's a spectacle.
I love Chip.
Now, Jayde, what qualities do you admire about Mrs Potts?
So much, actually. Her warmth. She's the matriarch. She is a mother, obviously. She's the go-to. I feel like she's the go-to person. But I also love that she has like this little edge about her. You wouldn't mess with her. She is still a mom.
She is. And she's got so many kids, right? We were just talking. Chip can't be her only kid, right?
In this musical, yes, but I believe there were more little Potsies running around,
Okay, so I mean, you were describing all the great bits about Mrs. Potts. It sounds a lot like who you might be as well. Do you find a lot of similarity between you and the character?
Sounds like you.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah,
thank you. Yes,
go-to.
I do draw from my own experience as a mother. I have a son, my own little Chip at home, so I definitely draw upon that. I have beautiful friendships in my world and my life, which helps me play on stage with my fellow objects and the beast. And I also draw from my mother and how warm she is and how patient she is. Probably more patient than I am. And I try to be that go-to person. I'm an older female member of the company, so if anyone can knock on my door and I can give them any help or advice or a big hug, then I'm there, and that's very Mrs. Potts.
You are the go-to then.
Yeah, I like to think so.
All right, let's continue to talk to Jayde Westaby, who plays Mrs. Potts in Beauty and the Beast on the Big Show TV. Meantime, here's Somber with Undressed on Kiss 92.
We were just talking about how before you guys came in, that while the movie, or rather while the show is called Beauty and the Beast, and obviously the main characters are Beauty and the Beast, the story revolves around them.
Yeah.
It usually, for a lot of us, it's Mrs Potts and Lumière that steal the show. Almost to the extent where we feel you guys are deserving of your own spin-off. You know, Disney should have its own movie, Lumière and Mrs Potts.
What do you heard think? It here first. I'm down. I think that sounds amazing. I think there's something very special about the objects. You know, like I don't know if you've seen the show, but the costumes are spectacular. You know, we have this life-size candelabra, and he actually has flames coming out of his hands, and I have steam coming out of my teapot. And so there's something very special. And actually, working alongside these particular people, we have such great chemistry on and off stage, which I think just really helps tell this beautiful story.
Right. And for those of you who are watching right now, I just want to say we're going to bring on Lumière at the end of the interview to do something really special with Jayde.
Oh, cannot wait.
You know, you were talking about, you know, the steam from your teapot, the flames from Lumiere's candelabra. What do you think is a standout moment in the musical that people need to look out for? I watched it on opening night.
Okay.
I thought it was incredible.
Thank you so
I was
much.
so overwhelmed by everything. But for you guys, for the performers, what do you think is a moment that we need to look out for?
It's such a hard question, and I can only speak personally because I'm sure everyone else would have a different opinion and a different answer. I remember seeing Gaston for the first time in the rehearsal room, and I gave it a standing ovation. I just thought it just went on, and it built, and it was just so fantastic, performed by the best people in the business. Obviously, you can't go past Be Our Guest.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
I mean,
of course.
oh my goodness.
To this day, I get hungry every time I hear that song. It's just the images of the players dancing, food appearing out of nowhere.
It's the dream.
Yes.
It's the Singapore dream because I've been eating my way through Singapore. Oh my gosh, let me tell you. No, so Be Our Guest is another one. Anytime I'm on stage and able to kind of sing and dance with the objects. So Human Again is a real pivotal, beautiful moment. And then, of course, I get to sing the title song, Beauty and the Beast, which, you know, the iconic yellow dress. She's walking down the stairs. She's about to waltz with the Beast. And it's a real, like, moment, you know, for me and for the audience, I hope.
To that note, though, I mean, there have been different versions, obviously, of that song being performed, right?
True.
I mean, if you remember the original Disney cartoon, it was Angela Lansbury singing that song. Then there was the Peebo Bryson and
Celine
Celine Dion version.
Yes.
Then, obviously, when the live adaptation, you know, it was a different version. Out of all the versions so far, which is your favorite version of Beauty and the Beast, the songs?
What can I say? Angela.
Yeah.
Hands down. She tells the story. You
Yeah.
know, it's so it's the first time we've ever seen it, right? Like, so, and you hear these lyrics and you hear that introduction that's famous around the world. So I really draw inspiration from that. I draw inspiration from them all. And then I try and make it my own and deliver a heartfelt, authentic, genuine performance every single night.
I feel you when you say Angela Lansbury's version because it builds up to make you fall in love with that character, and she's speaking from that perspective, you know, like she's that mother that has seen everything that's going on, kind of like, you know, try to get them to come together, you know, with Beauty and the Beast. But yeah,
she's like the puppet master,
She-
right?
Yeah.
Especially in Act 2 of the musical.
Yeah.
And she's so proud. She's so proud of the Beast, you know,
Yeah.
like he's transformed through love and friendship and acceptance, understanding.
It's interesting because you mentioned, I mean, you are a matriarchal figure, Mrs. Potts is. She's got Chip, but in many ways she also plays the mother figure to the Beast as well.
I'm so glad you said that. I agree.
Yeah.
I completely agree with that. And that's how I see him, you know, definitely in different moments in the show. You know, just so proud
Yeah.
of his growth, transformation.
And drawing from that, I mean, you know, you say as your experience as a mom as well.
Yeah.
You find yourself giving similar piece of advices to your son when it comes to dating.
He's too young for that.
He's 11.
He's 11 and I
Well,
have
it's
time
gonna
to
happen
wait.
soon.
Oh, please. Can we not go there right now?
He's still her baby. Don't do it.
I hope I can give him some great advice. I try and steer him in the right direction. I just want to, you know, I'm just trying to do a good job and make him a decent human being right now, as opposed to a little chip. So yes, I hope so. I hope that I have a beautiful relationship with him. Yeah.
And for those of you who haven't caught Beauty and the Beast, it's on until the 25th of this month. It's playing at the Sands Theatre, okay? And of course, I mean, you can get your tickets from Marina Bay Sands.
So you know the original animated movie was out in 1991. So a lot of people would have caught that. I haven't caught the Emma Thompson one yet. I haven't seen that one. And a lot of people will be drawing comparisons between that and the musical at Marina Bay Sands. What should they not expect too much of? Because obviously it's not scene for scene.
No, and it's definitely the same beautiful story told in a unique way. Like we've touched upon, live musical theatre. We are life size. It's happening there and then, right in front of your eyes. I'm not just a voice. I am a body. Even though I have one arm very still and stiff as a spout, and another arm pushing my little chip. So there are, challenges that come with that. We try and pay homage to the original while making it our own and bouncing off each other and telling the story authentically in front of that audience on that night. Yeah,
it's a beautiful, beautiful story.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, we're going back on air.
Kiss 92 traffic.
All right, if you're traveling down to CTE heading towards the AYE, look out at the entrance to Yio Chu Kang Road. A vehicle has broken down there. Same situation on the ECP towards the city. Another vehicle having trouble at the T4-way entrance. That's right near the airport. And on the AYE towards Tuas, an accident after Jurong Town Hall Road. Please avoid lane 2. If you have any other news for us, you can let us know. 8855509020.
Welcome back to The Big Show and The Big Show TV. We have in the studio with us Mrs. Potts. And Mrs. Potts is played by Jayde Westaby, of course. Jayde, welcome to the show. And of course, if you want to follow Jayde on Instagram, you can do so at Jayde Westaby. Okay?
Now, you're just describing, how your character looks and all that with the spout, with the life-size costume and all that. The biggest teapot you will ever see. How long does it take to get the costume and the makeup ready before a show?
I personally like to get my makeup ready before warm-up.
Yeah.
Warm-up is about an hour and 10 minutes before the show starts. So I'm in an hour and a half before the show starts, warming my voice up, getting my face looking all very Mrs. Potts-like, warming my body, getting ready to hold my arm up.
Yeah.
And then the costume doesn't take that long to put on. I have a beautiful wiggy that puts my hair on and makes me look all beautiful. And then the costume takes like a minute to get on. It's just quite heavy.
Exactly. I was just about to ask. Is it tough then? Is it a challenge to be performing while wearing all that? Plus, there's actual steam coming out of you too.
Definitely. So, the steam has to come from somewhere. So, if you think there's a steam box,
there is on
my body, there's 2 microphones. I obviously have the wig. I hold my arm up. I push my chip. So, challenges on challenges on challenges. But privilege and an honor to play her.
So a little bit of a costume secret then. There is no brace holding your arm up. You're actually like physically holding your arm up. Oh, poor you.
The entire show.
We'll work on a new costume for the next one.
I think you need to flex. One arm is probably going to be more muscular than the other one.
There you go.
You're in very good shape.
By Pilates.
Okay,
Well done.
What nice shoulders you have as
Thank you
well.
so much. I built them myself.
Rockstar arms.
Thank you.
Rockstar arms, yes.
Okay, so how's everyone in the cast doing? I mean, you've been performing for a while now.
True.
Is everybody doing fine?
Everyone's great. Everyone's loving telling this story still. Loving the change-up that we have here in Singapore. We've been on the road for quite some time in Australia. It was a welcome change. Loving Singapore, loving performing at the Sands, and we're there for only a few more weeks.
How's the audience like here in Singapore? Because there are many people who say like we're really quiet.
Oh, I didn't find that. So when we opened, we opened to rapturous applause, and it took me back to kind of like the Sydney days. And what I mean by that is we opened in Sydney, and we felt the audience's reaction for the first time, and it felt like that again for me personally. So I love the audiences here. Keep coming, please.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. We're talking to Jayde Westaby right here on The Big Show. Let's continue to talk to her on The Big Show TV. It's 9:20.
Kiss 92 Tie Check brought to you.
So we put the ticketing link up on our Facebook and YouTube channels in case you want to book your tickets. I would highly, highly, highly recommend it. And, Jayde, besides Mrs. Potts and, of course, your favorite son, Chip, who is your favorite character in Beauty and the Beast? And I'm talking about not just the musical, just as a story. Who is your favorite character?
You can't go past the villain, can you? I love Gaston.
Yeah,
I feel
me
like
too.
I'd want to play him. Like, he's just it. I just think he's everything. to
Everyone
me.
loves the bad boy.
Oh,
That's
right.
true. That's true.
It's
Yeah.
so much more interesting to play the bad person, right? No, I love Gaston, but it's hard to go past my objects. It's hard. It's a hard question, but I would say Gaston.
It's like choosing your favorite child, right? Almost.
Yes, thank goodness I stopped at one. It's
Now-
him.
Beauty and Beast, obviously, it is a classic. Some might say it's a tale as old as time.
See what you did. Yes.
Yeah.
Very
But
good.
obviously, while the main story is Beauty and the Beast, there are a lot of sub-stories going on as well. When you pay attention, there's a story about Beauty and her father.
Yeah.
You're trying to the relationship between father and daughter. There's also that relationship that Gaston has with what's his name,
LeFou. Yeah.
LeFou. His insecurities, him trying to maintain his character, trying to win Belle for whatever reason.
Yeah.
There's the story between Lumière and Mrs. Potts, and Lumière as well as. Is he in the show? Is he also chasing the feather duster?
Oh,
the
absolutely.
feather duster,
And
yeah.
who wouldn't?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, she's gorgeous.
What's her name?
Haley.
Haley
Haley Martin.
The
yes.
feather duster.
Oh gosh, yeah, she's got it.
So with all these other sub stories going on in the show, these other relationships, which is your favorite?
Sub story.
Me and Chip.
Okay.
Sorry, Mrs. Potts and Chip. Obviously, that's very close to home. But I think that's, you touched on all the different relationships and kind of subtext that's going on, sub stories. And that's why it resonates, right? It resonates with so many different audience members, so many different generations. The mother-daughter, the best friends, the relationships, between a man and a woman or whatever your relationship
Yeah.
is. I think, but for me personally, that kind of special bond that I have with my little Chip on stage, these beautiful little unique fantastic actors that I get to work with, it's amazing.
You must have been a fan of Beauty and the Beast before you got to play Mrs. Potts.
I
I mean, what
was.
was it like, securing this role?
It was I guess I didn't quite believe it. My history spans a little further than most with this show, actually, because it was my first ever job in the UK in 2001.
For Beauty and the Beast?
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
It was
Okay.
my first professional experience performing on stage.
So you've been playing Mrs. Potts? No.
No.
Okay.
So my first innings with this show was I was the Enchantress and a plate.
Cute.
And a napkin. And so I couldn't quite believe my luck when I fell into musical theatre back then when I was 21. So 24, 25 years later, when I get to come back and play Mrs. Potts in that very special show that holds a place in my heart, that's a full circle moment for me.
Wow.
So, yeah.
You've had so much history with
Absolutely.
Beauty and the Beast.
Means a lot to
Amazing.
me.
Yeah, I was about to say,
landing
this
the role.
must mean so much to you.
It does. It does.
It's almost like working your way up to that character as well. Because some
Yeah.
people will just land a big role and then stay with it, but you worked your way up, so you've got to see all the different aspects from the different performers as well.
Yeah, and I get to draw from my own experiences in life, which I can put into Mrs. Potts. I am the older member of the company.
Yeah.
So I draw from that experience as well. Yeah, it's an absolute privilege to play her, and to land Mrs. Potts was everything
Amazing.
to me.
Okay, let's get James into the frame. Come, James, we'll get ready. because you guys are about to do something very, very special. This is what I promised you guys. It's going to be...
And you know this is not what we do on a nightly occasion.
This is not part of the show, right?
It might be after today.
All right, we're going for a traffic.
big call.
We're going for a traffic break, and then we'll come back.
Kiss 92 traffic.
On the PIE towards Changi at the ECP City exit, look out for a broken down vehicle. Also on the ECP heading into the city, an accident at the exit to the MCE AYE. If you're around the CTE Bradle area heading into the city, look out for a blackout of traffic lights there. Other than that, it's the usual peak hour traffic that you're used to wherever you are. Stay safe.
Welcome back to The Big Show and The Big Show TV. Our guest for this morning, Jayde Westaby, and now we're about to introduce James MacAlpine, who plays Lumière. Good morning, James.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm very, very good. James is part of the ensemble cast and the understudy for the character Lumière, and you're about to do something really, really special with Mrs. Potts.
Yeah.
That's right.
So this is going to be called the Rap Challenge, and the reason it's called a Rap Challenge is not really a challenge for you guys. You guys are pros. You guys are
Not at
amazing.
rap. Not at rap. So thank you for putting this our way.
It's great. It's great. It's great.
Well, the challenge actually was issued to me, probably a month back. People in charge, they sent an email that said, Tim, the challenge is, can you compose a rap for our cast members to perform? Okay, and we were like, I'm sure they'll have no problem. So it took me probably about a couple of hours sitting in front of the computer. I'm like, would they say this? Was Mrs. Potts say this? Would Lumière say this? Because essentially it is a rap, but a rap by the characters. What would they say, in their own personalities and their own characteristics as well.
Oh,
okay?
you're very clever. This is very good.
Okay.
Well
Yes.
done, Tim O.
Oh, actually, they asked me, do you want to rap with them? I said, no. I'm going to make
Oh,
this...
come on.
I'm going
It's
to make
not
this
too late.
challenging, but they're going to do the hard work.
Give the people what they want, Tim. Come on.
Maybe the next time you guys are back in Singapore.
Oh, yes, I can't wait.
Okay, so this is going to be a rap featuring Mrs. Potts and Lumière. Are you ready? Here we go.
Yo. Mic check. Un, deux, trois. Here's Lumière, maitre d' with the heat, burning up the stage on this Singapore street. His head is made of wax, but the flow is strictly gold. Beauty and the Beast, yeah, the story's never old. Plates are popping, forks doing spins, while you're sitting in your chair with a face full of grins. So come and be our guest, and with all of the flair, thicker than the humid Singaporean air. Listen, Lion City, don't sit there and stall. Come and watch us bring it and give it our all. I'm a fire hazard, baby, I'm literally lit. Grab a ticket now before we gotta split. What?
Yes, you
are. All right, Mrs. Potts, let's go.
Here we go. Make way for the teapot, Mrs. Potts is in the zone. The ceramic sensation sitting on the throne. We're at Kiss 92 and serving hot tea about a tailor's oldest time, playing in the SG. Magic, curses and a spell to break. More drama than a queue for a pandan cake. The show is quality, the costume's intense. Misses in action, you got zero common sense. Chips looking cute, the wardrobe's in sync. We're packing up soon and we're gone in a blink. So drink your coffee-o, put down your phone, come watch a beast man find a love of its own. It's a show like no other.
A musical feast.
We'll catch you real soon at Beauty and the Beast.
Amazing.
Beauty and the Beast now playing at Marina Bay Sands at the Sands Theatre till the 25th of this month, and you can get your tickets from marinabaysands.com.
I don't know about
Amazing.
you. I feel like the boss is tuning in. You guys need to put this in the show. The official show.
We're giving Hamilton a run for their money.
Are they listening? The bosses?
It
Disney?
should be right when you're doing your bows and all that.
Yes,
Just at the end. Thank you so much for being here this morning. Once again, Jayde Westaby, who plays Mrs. Potts. You can also find her on Instagram at Jayde Westaby, and of course, ensemble cast member and understudy for the character Lumière, James MacAlpine, available on Instagram at jamma.maca.
Thank
me.
you so much for having us.
Jayde, James, you guys are fabulous.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you
you, guys.
so much.
Thank you.
Make sure you catch them, okay? Once again, Beauty and the Beast plays at Sands Theatre at Marina Bay Sands till the 25th of January. Get your tickets, marinabaysands.com.